I am David Attenborough.
In the wilderness of New South Wales, we see an audacious attempt from an entitled adolescent wallaby to attack a sleeping wombat. The wombat starts to fight back, but the deadly onslaught is too fierce. He shows his armpits as a symbol of dominance. He then eases off to go back to the pack, to boast, to brag. And then, in the middle of his speech to his crew, he then hears more utterances that appear to be the wombat making more noise, which makes the wallaby turn straight back to continue the violence. The helpless wombat can only take what's being meted out to him as the wallaby continues to flex his dominance, which in turn fills the pack with confidence and bravado. He then goes back to his pack again to gain further validation. And the wallaby, as he considers his final move, he goes back to the defenseless poor wombat, and he starts by tormenting him with what is rather a surprising move of picking up a weapon to inflict the final decisive piece of damage, leaving the poor defenseless wombat for dead. So after a hard day's work, a job well done, and recognition from the pack, the green wallaby goes back to a long journey in the Blue Mountains and attempts to create a new domicile of disgruntled fauna.
What happens next is up to every one of us.
Buy the fucking Rolex! Buy the fucking Rolex! Get a bloody Rolex! Rolex! I mean, seriously, you've gotta buy the fucking Rolex! Rolex! Buy the fucking Rolex! Rolex! Rolex!
What you want is a patina. What you need is no patina. All I want to say, Brian, is I respect you just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. WICPKT. All the cunts are zero to me. WISPQT. You are shit to me.
Bad brain.
Hello. Welcome to the Archie Luxury Livestream channel. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Please take a seat. Epic people are joining. So let's have a look. Who is in the house? The first punter in the house today. Let's have a look. As always, one UCLT. Aussie. Oi. Welcome, one UCLT. We currently have 34 people in the house as people start to roll in. We got Mikey Casio GTR. Welcome, sir. We got P. Lucas. We got all the regulars. Amiga, Commander Criley, Perfect Dark. We have JJ's Watch Hangout, We have LA Methwich. We have M3 Carlino. And
Luxy, baby.
hello, Archie. How are you? Oh, fuck, Twix. I hate that. I don't like those.
You don't like Twix?
It's one of the one chocolates that I don't like.
Why? What the fuck's wrong with a Twix? I love a Twix.
It's like plain Jane chocolate. You know what you need, Archie? I'll show you what you need. I'll show you my rations for today.
I had a butterscotch Snickers. You ever had that?
I don't like Snickers either. Yeah,
Fuck.
you need some salted caramel clubs. Salted caramel clubs. That's what you need, Archie. Don't you like salted caramel?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the ice cream?
Jane.
No ice cream today?
I'm so fucking tired today. I don't know what's wrong with me.
You know what? I've actually been asking that same question. I've been tired every fucking day. I've been like sleeping in the daytime. As soon as the show finishes, I just go to sleep. It's like exhausting. Is it I don't know. What is it? Depression? What do you think it is?
Bit of everything.
Okay. Let me know in the chat. Is anyone else having the same issues? Falling asleep all fucking day? No energy? Lethargic? Is it all the chocolate? Maybe it's the chocolates.
The chocolates. The nasty chocolates.
How many chocolates have you eaten today?
Just a few.
That's okay. Just a few. So what's happening in your world?
1 minute.
That's okay. By the way, guys, the super chat button has been turned on. I've dropped some links as well. If anyone wants to have a chat with Archie, you can talk about anything. Watches, life, fun in the ArchieVerse. It's a relaxed format, a chilled, fun, relaxed atmosphere. So you can talk about anything pretty much.
How you been?
I'm okay. Have you been looking at I know you don't like to spruik other channels, but this is a channel that is very neutral and highly respected in the watch world. You like Watchfinder, don't you? I don't know if you've seen some of their short videos, but Jesus, they are fucking hilarious. They're having like digs at
Digs at what? Sirocco, man!
Archibald, what's going on?
I'm so fucking tired today. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Hey, you know something, Arch? I felt the same today. I felt
everyone's the same as me.
And I'm, but I'm not eating chocolate. I'm off my food. I've gone the other way. I'm not off. I can't eat. I would blame it.
I would blame it on that COVID thing, but I didn't take it, so it can't be that.
I'm blaming it on the COVID that I had a few weeks ago.
Well, I've never even had it, so I can't blame it on
that. Well, I don't know if I had it, but I had something, and since then it's been a bit weird. We're talking diseases in a relaxed format now.
Talking diseases.
And Angelic wants me to be naked. It's really bizarre.
So the Watchfinder, they're making digs at the grey market and like these backpacker dealers, and it's fucking hilarious.
Did you see? I'm just going to interrupt because I don't normally watch other shows, but I saw JJ's show today. Fucking what a stream he had today! I've never seen a full show, and I missed the end of it. But he had a guy called Bob and a guy called Wesley on, and a couple of other guys who I don't know who they were. And then this clown, this guy who's lost all this money.
Yeah, is he angry? Upset? Is he upset?
He was. Some of the shit that he came up with was just fucking weird. I mean, you know,
like what?
Well, there was no humility. I've lost $5 million of other people's money, and there's no fucking humility. I mean, it was just unfucking believable. Anyway, you know, enough of that. I'm no expert. I don't know the full fucking stories. But that Wesley guy, he was a real cool guy. He's owed $1 million, I think I heard.
Fuck.
And he
How did
finished.
someone give $1 million worth of watches?
I've got no fucking. I've got no idea what the story
You
is
gotta have
behind
too
it.
much
So
fucking money to do that.
well, as I say, I'm not making any judgments, but he was a pretty cool guy because this fucking idiot, was on a plane traveling first fucking class. Apparently, he owes a lot of money. That's kind of, you know, it doesn't put out a very good impression. But Wesley turned around and said, you know, I hope you make $10 million. I hope you get everyone paid off and you make money, you know. It didn't seem a lot of animosity.
Where's he going? Where's he flying to now? Where's he flying to now?
I had no fucking idea. I don't think he said. But yeah, it was a good show. And, you know, I'm sitting here because I fucked up today, so I had nothing to do. So I ended up,
You fucked up
after your show finished. Oh, I'm normally pretty good on weather, and I
calculated.
Miscalculated, misjudged the weather. I should have gone this morning.
By the way, Jake the Yuppie has a message for you, Archie. He says, I can't jump on the stream or listen because of Mrs. Yuppie. Fuck, he's being controlled, boys. He's being controlled.
The red pill!
Can you imagine
that big fucking thumb is pushing down on his forehead saying, no, you can't do this, no, you can't do that, no, you're not
can't listen to his favorite stream because the missus is like, oh, I don't like them. I don't like what they talk about. You're not listening to that anymore.
Yeah, Jake the Yuppie says he needs a new missus. I wonder if he's seen that. You got a super chat, Archie?
Do you think we're about to influence Sirocco?
I'm saying nothing. I'm making no comment. I'm not. I'm never
Scratchy! $2!
Wesley gave TPG 60 watches. Upvote viewer. Why the fuck would you give him so many fucking watches? Of all the people in the world.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what went on. I think it started with watches, and then I think he did an investment. I don't know. Look, fuck, I'm only guessing. JJ's in the audience. He could come on and steer me in the right direction, shall we say? But you know,
Rocco, you should be doing your homework. You know that, right? You should.
I'm worse than Archie. I'm worse than Archie. Archie's in the know. I'm not a fucking YouTuber. I don't need to do homework. I come on just for a little bit of self-entertainment, self-gratification, and self-masochism. What's the word I'm looking for?
Masturbation?
No, not masturbation.
Misogynistic.
No. Masochism. Masochism. So I can read the chat fucking giving me a serve and telling me what a prick I am and how stupid I am.
Actually, I don't even know how you can stay up to date, because I used to know everything about Time-Based Gentlemen, but I'm just like, dude, I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't know how you can get up to date with every detail.
Wow.
So Archie, I don't know if it's possible. Is it possible to play a short from another channel? Is that possible?
Sure.
Because it's absolutely fucking hilarious.
Yes. Give it a shot.
I'll play a funny, light-hearted one, and I'll zoom in so we don't get any strikes or anything. And we shouldn't get any strikes because we're promoting them. This is like a funny Rolex comedy, Omega comedy thing, and I just think it's fucking hilarious. Here we go. Clickety click. It's only less than 60 seconds. It's just a short.
Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. May I see the Rolex in the window, please? Do you intend to buy it? Well, yes, if I... No. No? No. No, I can't buy it? No. Why not? You can see here these watches are for exhibition only. It says
right there. They're not for sale.
Oh, can I at least try it on?
Yes, of course, sir. That watch has a 2-year wait list, sir.
Can I join the wait list then? Hi, I'd like to buy the Omega Speedmaster in the window.
Casual card.
Cool.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I do.
I just think it's light-hearted. It's kind of funny. I quite maybe no one else likes it, but I thought it was funny. What do you think?
That's very cool. I reckon it's cool.
Sirocco.
Sorry, I was doing something else. What was the question?
It's okay. Don't worry about it. How's the boat? Oh, Sirocco, why have you not been on the stream for the last week?
I was here. I was on last week. When was I on? I was on a couple of days ago.
It seems that you're never on when the guy with the big boats is on.
Oh, well, you know, hey, I've got things to do. What guy with a big boat?
You see, you haven't been watching. Why are you not watching the ArchieVerse?
Well, sometimes I have another life. It is called living a life.
El Professor is on a multi-billionaire's mega yacht.
Oh, he's on a mega yacht, is he? Cool. That's
literally
a
mega yacht.
Yeah. Thank God we got a super chat.
Patek Philippe, $7 Canadian. Archie.
Yes.
Fella has rung me at 3 a.m. last night, telling me the 5107J is the best iteration, but I prefer the P. Show me the 3 metals and your pick.
I don't need to show you the metals there. I'd say I like the white gold. The white gold. That's the one I had. I think that's the best. That's
so
it.
The P
is
platinum, right?
P is platinum, but that comes with a black dial. I never was a fan of that. I like the white gold with the white opaline dial. That's the best. The J is yellow gold, and the R is the rose one. So my order of preference would be white gold, rose gold, platinum, yellow gold.
He says 4 metals.
Yep. 3 golds and 1 platinum. Correct.
Nice. Thank you, Patel.
There you go. He's a good guy. Patel is a good guy.
We love the Patel.
Isn't he your boss, Archie? He's more than a good guy. He's your boss. Jesus
He's the
Christ.
boss.
Come on.
Exactly. Yes.
You got to suck up. You got to suck up and kiss ass.
Yes.
Did you? I don't know if the boss man noticed. There's a new T-shirt with him on it. I don't know if he's noticed. Have you noticed, Archie?
Pull it up, Lux. Let's see the merch. Let's see the merch.
Hey lads, how's it going?
Hey, not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. It's a sunny Saturday morning. Very nice, very nice.
Very nice.
Grab a cheeky cup of coffee.
Yes, sir. Cheeky cup of coffee. What more do you want in life?
Exactly.
If you're cheeky cup of coffee.
If you're an Englishman, you should be drinking tea.
That's true, actually. But I have tea at home. See, I don't see the merit in paying for tea like 2-3 quid for a cup of tea when I can have exactly the same thing at home the way I want it.
So what's the difference with the coffee then? Can't you have coffee at home?
No, the way the machines that they use to make the espresso and frothing the milk and all that stuff, I don't have any of that.
But ABC, surely when you go for a coffee in England, it's just you go in, ask for a coffie, and they spoon a teaspoon of Nescafe in the mug and pour some hot water. That's what it used to be.
Roast. Remember
Nescafe Red
you want it to be
is garbage.
Nescafe Gold.
That's what it used to be before I left.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
So how about this T-shirt from the Tanzio? It's got the red ball.
I think he said he's got one. I think he said, hang on, what did I just read? Yes, Lux. Patek Philippe. Yes, Lux
nice.
got one of the shirts.
Oh, nice. What color did he order? Did he order the black? Did he order the blue, navy blue, the red, the green, or the gray? I reckon black. Maybe black is a good one.
The thing about these shirts is, you know, you're going to sell at least one of each.
So, Lux, have you arranged the printing for this then?
I've arranged for a company to print it.
Yeah. Wow, because it must be. I mean, is that like a rendering of an actual T-shirt, or is that an actual T-shirt?
There's a rendering of an actual T-shirt.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what it turns out like in the flesh.
Oh, it looks good. I've seen some of them. It looks good. And Archie, the quality of the cap was really good, right? You got the cap, didn't you?
Yes, it's amazing.
Yeah, the cap looks there. That's embroidered and things like that.
Yeah, embroidery. Yes.
High quality.
Yes. He said he ordered the black. Nice. So Archie, I was looking around on the interweb, and a few days ago I asked if anyone had seen the emoji Rolex in the wild, or has anyone seen anyone have it? And it's now been seen in the wild. Tom Brady has rocked one of the wildest Rolex watches, the emoji watch.
So how are you supposed to know what symbol is what date? Is there something in the instructions that tells you?
No, you don't. It doesn't tell you the date and it doesn't tell you the day. It's just a joke.
Oh right, I thought it has 30 different emojis, each signifying the date. Sorry, 31.
Yeah, but who's going to remember that a heart is number 5 and a love is a Saturday? Who's going to remember that?
Yes, I see.
Patek Philippe, $7. Archie spoke to Craig Ship yesterday, and I let him know you threw away a Patek for a Grand Seiko. He didn't believe it, and we agreed you have become soft in your old age.
Thank you.
He's got the 002 stunner.
Is your son enjoying that watch though? He likes it, right?
He loves it.
That's the
Does he
main
like
thing.
the jiu-jitsu polishing? I need to tell him that it takes 3 years to be fully trained in the art of jiu-jitsu polishing.
Fair enough.
Come on, you got to sell the story, Arch. Come on.
That's exact. Yeah, no, fair point. Fair point.
If you had the money, Archie, would you like this watch as a fun piece?
Yeah, it's quite a cool piece. It's that watch is such a rare piece, but they wouldn't give it to the likes of me.
Well, you're an international YouTube celebrity, Arch.
Superstar.
I don't know.
Do you get recognized on the streets or anything like that? Like when you go to the supermarket?
Not. Well, so occasionally, but I like to be very downplay these. I don't really enjoy. It's enjoyable, but
come on, Archie. People
I live in my own little world. I live in my own world.
The irony
even
is,
I've been fucking seen out in public.
Oh fuck! Really?
Serious?
Tell him.
Last year, this guy said, "I took my shitter around Victorinox in for a new battery, and in a what's it, Mr. Minute or something that place, Arch." And this guy, I think I was wearing my Bluesy, and he said, "Oh, you like watches?" And then he looked at me again, and he said, "You're Sirocco."
Wowzers!
What did you say?
I said, "Who?" He said, "I watch Archie Luxury occasionally, and I've seen you." And I went, "Well, fuck, don't tell anyone."
It's amazing story.
That was fucking hilarious.
Did it make you feel good inside? Did you get a nice tingly feeling in your stomach?
No, not at all. Not at all. He actually, what he had actually watched was, you remember The World's Greatest Lunch last year, Archie?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And that's what he'd seen. That's what he'd actually seen.
Wow.
Well, the
that's so
irony is,
amazing.
Arch, you get recognized in San Francisco.
Oh, San Francisco is an amazing city.
But that's just it. You don't get recognized in Oz. You get recognized in America.
Well, watches aren't a big thing in Oz. Like they're a little bit, but they're not like.
Yeah, America's a bigger market, right?
Yeah, America.
Super chat, Patek Philippe.
$7.
$7.
Archie, would you rather have a threesome with two women of your dreams or a Patek 5204?
520. 52.
I'll bring it on the screen. Patek 5204.
Oh, that's interesting. 5204. What is that?
Yes, 5204.
Oh, that's a split second. That's an amazing. I'd take the Patek, thank you.
Because you could use. Oh no, you could sell the Patek and use it to get many.
I don't know if I'd want. I'm getting old, Sirocco. I'm old and crabby. You know that.
Oh, fuck off, Archie. You're fucking 50. You're fucking 50. I'm 60 fucking 4. You don't know what old is.
64? You're 64?
I'm 64.
And
Archie,
another thing, Arch, you had that blood test that came out all clear. Enjoy it, man.
Enjoy it. Thank you.
I can't believe you said this, Archie. You were the man that. Oh, I'm actually shocked. I thought you'd say the women, to be honest. You're not interested in women anymore?
It's a double split. Do you understand?
Jesus Christ! Fuck the Patek. I'll have the threesome with the two chicks any fucking day.
Archie,
I enjoy them. I do enjoy them.
You don't remember 2:56 in the morning, Archie?
I understand. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but do you remember the experience, the craziness, the you know what I mean?
Ah, interesting.
I think. Can you imagine when Archie's 60? If it's like this when he's 50, can you imagine what he's like when he's 60? Sirocco?
Jesus Christ! I hate to think. That's why he wants one of these granddad fucking Pateks. You see.
Did it smell nice, Archie?
Sorry?
What was he sniffing? He was sniffing his fingers. What's he just done with his fingers?
Thank you, Patek Philippe. Thank you. Wow.
What does discreet rear parking mean? Discreet.
We got a super chat.
Jock English, 2 British pounds. Sing it, Pontiff. How much a night?
$7 a night. $7 a night.
Sorry, Sirocco, what was you asking? On Archie, what was you asking about parking?
Discreet parking. What does that mean?
You know exactly what it means, Archie. Is that the place where you go and you park up and you walk through the back door of the hotel? Like every room is separate, like a little cottage, mini cottages, and it hides your number plate, Archie. Is that what you're talking about? What?
Good point.
No, it's not a point, Archie. It was a question.
It's very interesting.
Fuck's sake, Archie. I asked you a fucking question.
You're right. I agree with you.
Fuck off. I'll ask it again. I will ask it again.
Look at this. The thing I love is you are having the most great time, aren't you? You're having a great time.
No, this is a fucking nightmare, Archie. You think this is great? This is a nightmare.
You're having a good time, aren't you?
Yes, I am having a good time.
That's all that matters. You got to have fun in life.
Ha 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 ha.
What else would he be doing on a Saturday night? Of course, he's having a good
No,
time.
I love
Saturday night at the movies.
There you go. What's the movies like in Thailand, in Bangers, wherever
Shit.
the fuck you are at the moment?
It's shit. Why is it shit? Why is it shit? I used to love going to the movies.
Do you speak Thai, Archie? Sawadee ka, somebody might you align the cab.
They got foreign movies.
In Thai language.
Are they?
Yeah, in English subtitles. You want to watch James Bond with English subtitles?
They also have English American movies with American spoken in it, don't they?
Yeah, but unfortunately, Thailand is becoming very nationalistic, and they don't seem to bring in many. They have all the Western movies, but it's all in Thai soundtrack.
Well, they dub it with actual Thai
language, yes.
And they put subtitles. So if it's an English movie, so the subtitles will be in English, but it's dubbed in Thai.
Yes.
Oh.
So if it was James Bond, you got some like Thai man pretending he's James Bond, talking.
Hey, Lux, have you seen that series, The Serpent?
Never heard of it.
It's based around a guy who lived in Thailand in the 70s, and he used to kind of drug people and kill them and things like that.
I don't like those kind of movies.
Well, it's not a movie; it's a series.
Sorry, I don't like that kind of TV series. Anything with violence, I'm not into.
I think he was half French, half Thai himself. I can't remember the guy's name.
I like love. I don't like violence. That's one thing I really hate is horror movies. Do you like those?
It's not horror. It isn't horror. It's quite. There's no shock fear or anything like that. It's just the guy drugs people, they speak up, and then he looks after them. And then quote unquote looks after them, and then he takes their passport and travels around with it and all sorts, as you do.
Golden Baba, Lux carries out his own violence. Archie, do you like horror movies? Like proper, deep, crazy horror movies?
Sometimes.
You know the horror movie Freddy Got Fingered?
No.
you don't know that one? So, Rocco, you know the movie Freddy Got Fingered?
I missed something again. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm confused.
I'm not with that.
I've been busy. I've been busy doing shit. I've been looking at something.
Rocco, have you ever watched a horror movie?
Have I ever watched a horror movie?
Called Freddy Got Fingered.
Super chat, Patek Philippe, thank God.
Yes, thank you, Patek Philippe.
Archie, can you read it out? I can't talk.
Here we go. Patek Philippe. Archie, which of the following is the largest perpetual calendar chronograph of the bunch? 1518, 2499, or 3970? I can tell you it's the 2499, followed by the 3970, followed by the 1518. There you go.
We're going from large to small.
How do you know this stuff?
I'm not as good as you think.
Are we going? Is that going large to small or small to large?
Largest to smallest. The 2499 is the largest of those.
Okay,
there.
which one is on the screen right now?
That's a 2499. John Lennon had one.
There you go.
That's probably the most. That's probably the most desired vintage Patek of all time. Fucking beautiful.
Just because John Lennon had one? Is that the only reason?
No, nothing really to do with John. that's not the reason. No.
Okay. What makes
No.
this desired then?
Perfect.
Just
It's just it's a
that's
perpetual
what it
calendar.
is.
It's a perpetual calendar chronograph, and it is also perfect size. It's a nice big size, which was unusual for the time. Yeah, that's the main reasons.
And what was the second? What was the smallest out of them? Did you say?
The 1518. That was a very early perpetual calendar chronograph. Very early.
There you go. 1518.
Yeah, you can tell by the lug width, the diameter relative to the lug width. That is quite a small watch.
Super chat, Patel Philippe. Thank you so much, Patel. 7 Canadian dollars. Follow up, Arch. Why do you think the 3970 was made smaller at 36, down from almost 38 in the 2499 when watches were going bigger?
Well, I think 36 was the size. It was actually quite difficult to make it that small. It uses a Lemania movement.
Oh.
And I've actually handled one of these, a 3970. I've actually handled one.
Oh shit!
They're amazing fuckers.
So it's the movement that forced them to make it bigger.
No, it wasn't. The 36 mil, that was the size of the time. These came out. They're a fucking amazing. I want one so badly. The 3970 is an amazing watch. All of those are fucking amazing.
So what's the 2499 like, Lux?
It's 38 mil. It's just a fucking modern. It's just beautiful. It's just vintage.
So 3970 was what John Lennon had. 1518 is the smallest one. This is the middle one.
This is the 2499 on the screen.
Oh, it's got a semicircle moon phase. Or did the other one have semicircle moon phase as well? I can't remember. I'm doing a mic.
Let's have a look.
The
Rolex.
Archie, let's say imagine that you're the same age as Rocco, 67 years old, right?
Yeah.
You've got JCBs in the house. So you're 67 years. You're 67 years old.
Hey, how are you, man?
Hey,
yeah, good man.
How's the new job? How's the new job?
No, I haven't
JCB,
started
how
yet.
are you?
Oh,
Your
yeah,
new
good,
job.
boys.
When's this happen? The fuck?
Yeah. No, I haven't started yet. I'm starting September 4th. But
is it a different firm?
Why are you changing job? What's all this about? What's going on?
Yeah. Well, I got an offer to join a new firm, but higher position and higher pay. It's a bit more of a senior role, and the cool thing is about it is that this team in Melbourne, they're really small. They really don't have a team actually, so they've hired me to build up the team and sort of grow it up. So ultimately I'll be able to.
Is it more money?
Yeah, more money. Not heaps more, but a good deal more. So it's good. It's good. The salary's really good actually. So yeah, it should be good, man. Yeah, I had to fuck off from the old job.
You're getting a Beamer to celebrate?
No, I'm not getting a Beamer to celebrate. I'm not getting a Beamer, unfortunately.
He's going to pay down the mortgage or buy a bigger house.
Yeah, no, mortgage cash. And speaking of that, like, I went and spoke to the accountant the other day, and
yes, sir. Yes.
I can't. I'll show you something.
Super chat.
So you can see. I don't care. I'll show people this, but you can see the top. You see the top line.
Yeah.
The 21 there.
Holy
That's
fuck.
that's my tax return. That's my tax return.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Right? Yeah. But look where it's going to go into. See the bottom one in black?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it's going to go into.
To the home loan.
The 819.
849. 848.
819. Oh, fucking hell. So yeah, but out of the 21, I'm gonna keep a few and put it towards the speedy fund, I think. So the missus has given me her blessing for that.
How many watches have you got? You've got the Batgirl.
Yep.
You got the
Batgirl,
Zenith.
the Zenith Captain, and I've got the Breitling Transocean chronograph. So what I want to do is I want to get Arch. I need your advice. I want to complete the mid-tier chronograph, mid-tier Swiss chronograph trifecta. Okay. So I've already got I've got the Zenith El Primero in the Captain. I've got a Breitling B01 in the Transocean, and so I want to add in the Speedy. So I'll have like 3 mid-tier Swiss chronos. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I
That's
think
what
that'd be. Look,
that's
I
what I'm thinking.
honestly, can I tell you what I honestly think?
What do you think, man? Tell me.
Keep-
Tell me, man.
Keep the Batgirl.
Yep.
You're not going to sell that anyhow, right?
I don't know. Never say never. Never say never. Never say never.
Keep the Zenith.
Yep.
And the other stuff, you got the Breitling Premier.
That's a Breitling Transocean.
Transocean. I actually like
Yeah.
it. You know what? Can I tell
Yeah.
you honestly?
I
don't know if I think you need any more. I'd put it off. The 848 is fucking massive.
Yeah, it's pretty big. It's pretty big.
What's the house worth? What's the house worth?
Well, the rates notice came, and they're putting it at 1.7.
But do they value? Do they value the
They always value high. They always value high.
That's right. Yeah. So Sirocco, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a real estate agent to come and value it because I'm going to challenge the rate notice. So I think it's too high because my rate's fucking $4,200 or something on a 1.7 million house. Yeah. I don't think it's.
Arch, can you do the super chat? Sorry, JCB. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah,
Can you do the super chat, Arch?
Let's do it.
Super chat. Sorry, there you go.
Buy $10. Rose gold Yachtmaster or white gold for daily wear. Any other brands that have something similar to Oysterflex?
Well, Breitling's got their rubber Super Ocean Heritage. They got that strap there. Oysterflex.
Yeah.
Omega's got a lot of rubber. They use rubber, and even Zenith. You can get rubber on a Zenith.
I'll tell you what's a cool watch, BY, in that genre. It's the rose gold Chronomaster from Breitling.
Hold on, I'll be back in a bit.
No worries, ABC. Rose gold Breitling Chronomaster on a rubber strap. I'll pull up a photo. It's fucking nice, man. It's a cool watch. It's just an alternative to a Daytona.
While you're looking at that, looking for the photo, we're just going to jump into Patek Philippe super chat. This will give Lux a bit of homework while you're doing that.
Yeah, cool.
Archie.
JCB, I'm thinking of getting Archie a present. 51.
Archie, you've got to read Patek Philippe Canadian dollars. Come on, fuck me. You're getting terrible at this. You sound like Mike
Patek
Snake.
Philippe, $7 Canadian. JCB, I'm thinking of getting Archie a present. A 5111. Okay, so what is a Patek 51?
Yes, on a screen.
That's the world time, guys. Oh, no, it's not. That's a 5110. 5111 is the gondola. Yeah, I had one of those and sold it, which I actually think this watch is beautiful.
Yeah, okay.
34, which is another gondola. No, it's a travel time. Fuck. And
I just
finally,
want to also just give a shout out to Patek Philippe as well, who's out there and super chatting and
a 5080 is a not Neptune.
What do we got? Okay.
It's a Neptune. Yeah, I
these are
remember
some of the
those.
most ugly Pateks you could find.
No. I'd go for the first one, actually. 51.
Yeah. What was the
Beautiful.
5134? Let's
That's
have a
the
look at
travel
that one
time.
again.
Calatrava travel time.
Oh, okay, this one here.
They're actually beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go for that one. Look at that with the breguets.
No, but I'm not going to go for it because I needed that for my set that I had before, but that's fallen by the wayside. You know, that was stolen, and
okay.
that's kind of how it goes.
Yeah, how it goes there.
Would you like an original Patek Philippe?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to interrupt, Lux, because JCB, it was for you to decide out of the three which one Patek Philippe was going to gift.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll give Patek Philippe some value. Yeah. So I think this one here, the 5134.
Travel time.
That looks fantastic. I love that piece. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say I love it, but the one with the breguets. No, go back to the breguet numerals one, Luxy. Yeah, that yellow gold. Probably. Yeah, either one of those, yellow gold or white gold.
I'll be back in a minute.
Cool. Yeah, look at that. That's banging. Oh yeah, that one would be my pick. Then you've got the what do you got there? 24-hour hand at the top there.
Joshy's home now, isn't he?
Another hand there.
I'll put Archers on mute.
Yeah, cool.
So that's the pick.
Cool.
What was the number of that? What was the reference number? Sorry.
5134.
5134. Okay, Patek Philippe. Time to go shopping.
Get your credit card out.
Get the credit card out.
That's it.
But do you agree with me that these are some of the most ugly Pateks? Maybe I'm the wrong customer. Maybe I'm not.
That's not ugly. What's ugly about that? You could put breguet numerals on a turd and it would fucking look great. That watch is maybe not that one. The one with the breguet numerals, very cool, very cool. If you have a look at the Patek catalog, all the versions with the breguet numerals, they're really the sort of the expensive ones. You know, like the 5170.
Yeah, the breguet
the
numerals.
5370.
Yeah,
they're real cool. I like that. Just trying to. I'm going back through my photos to try and find this watch that I was going to recommend.
The gondola. You like the gondola? I can't stand the gondola.
Yeah, I not
That's
this.
fairly fucking ugly, I have to say.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I reckon with it. No,
I think in comparison to the what was it, the 5134? I think that one is just. Sorry, that's pretty ugly in comparison.
This is like an old man from the 70s kind of watch.
No, I can appreciate that. I like that rectangular. I like the gondola style. And look,
that's better. That one's a better one.
Yeah.
I think the other one was just a bad example, should we say?
Yeah, not the greatest looking Patek, but still pretty cool. This one here, fucking hell, this is a cool watch. Put me up here just to go back to that super chat.
Yep.
That guy was asking about alternatives to Oysterflex pieces. I'll try and get it. Can I get in a look at that. I was in the Breitling boutique a few months ago, and I tried on this one. So this is a chronomat rose gold with a slate sort of colored dial. It's sort of a slate, almost chocolatey, coffee sort of colored dial. In the light, it goes different colors. You fucking thing. Yeah. Yeah, and on the Breitling strap. So this gives it that this is Breitling's answer to Daytona on Oysterflex. I didn't quite get the price, but obviously you can just walk in and buy this from Breitling, and it's going to cost a lot less than the Rolex as well. So something to look at. That's a cool cool piece.
Pretty good value, you're saying?
Yeah, good value, and it's just it wears really nice as well. So I've got to show you guys a watch. That's why I came on. I wanted to get your views on something. I picked something up, but it's not for me, right? So let me give you the background, and you can have a look at this watch. Okay, so quick context, right? The context in the background is this. Imagine you're not a watch person, right? You're just a normal dude. You don't even like watches. You don't know nothing about them, and in fact, you don't know. You're just so not into watches that your wedding's coming up, and you don't have something nice to wear for your wedding, right? But your best man at your wedding happens to be JCB, who, as the watch guy, has to step up and thinks he'd get you something nice.
So you're going to a wedding for someone who's one of the probably 99% of the world.
Exactly correct. Yeah, like this guy, he's just a normal dude. Like he spends his money on his property portfolio and normal shit like holidays and fucking motorbikes
and possibly would possibly buy one watch, and
the watch that he has is actually a hand me down from his brother. Okay, so that's
okay.
And it's a tag. It's a Formula One from the 90s. Okay, that's how. Imagine how beat up it is. Okay, so and before you call me a cheap fiker, like I'm giving the guy a ton of cash as well for the wedding. So I picked up something for him, and I just wanted to say it's sort of.
Shit, Archie, I'm mute. I'll unmute you. There you go.
You got an $848,000 mortgage. How much fucking cash are you giving him?
I won't get into that, but he's my best mate.
$25.
No, he's my best mate. So you can imagine, like I'm giving him, a few $100. But plus, I picked him up this just to wear on the day.
Oh, I thought you were going to give it to him as a wedding.
Yeah, no. I'm giving it to him as a present, but for him to wear on the day, and if he gets
what is it?
Citizen.
Focus, you fucking shit. Yeah, it is. Yeah, hang on, let me see if that'll.
A Citizen 570241 01.006.
But just to wear on the day, What do you reckon of that? Look at that. Look at the it's got that pattern on the dials.
Amazing.
Would you be happy
with that? Is that real
that?
crocodile or is that just normal leather with a stamp?
All right. So this is the thing, Luxy. Okay, this is a brown leather strap, right? It's just stamped leather because it's brown. So I went ahead and got on eBay, and I found a genuine croc. I got a genuine croc strap in
You're
black.
A good guy. What a good best man.
Yeah, genuine croc in black.
You're just so kind.
I'm gonna put that on. Look at that. The black with that.
Yeah, looks better as a black.
Yeah. I'll swap. I'll
that
do
looks
a live,
really nice. That looks really nice. JCB.
Yeah,
I gotta tell you, that looks really.
Can we be friends, JCB? Can we all be friends with you?
Just to wear on your wedding day, right? You got nothing to wear, and some geezer comes up to you on the day and says, "Hey, dude, fucking strap this on your wrist." What do you reckon? That's pretty cool.
Because you don't want
to. Do you have to give it back at the end of the day?
It's not like the suit. It's not like the suit where you have to give.
So when he goes back to the hotel room with his new wedded wife, JCB's knocking down the door. Where the fuck is that watch? I want the fucking watch.
Yeah, so it's not.
That's a good gift. That's a nice.
He's what you're saying, Lux, is he's just about to consummate, and then suddenly he's realised he hasn't given the watch back.
Yes.
I'll put I'll put a bug. I'll put a bug in the back so I can listen in.
That's a great one. That's a great gift. We need friends like you. You're a good friend.
Cool. All right, cool. I thought I'd see if the boys on the panel gave it the stamp of approval before I give it to him. Okay, cool. So I'll have to swap the strap out. Actually, while we're chatting, I'll quickly swap it out and we can see what it looks like on this black strap.
Good on
you. Yeah,
carry on.
Don't give him that your strap if he's giving it back. Put it on another strap, just a cheapie, so he can he can stain it as much as he needs to.
So Archie, this was the picture that I was talking about. I have this picture from the original when the original Patek, the people in I can't even talk. When they originally took the photos for the marketing for Patek, I have the original.
Wow.
Would you like it?
Oh, I've seen that. No, I don't need it.
Oh, fuck you then.
I don't collect stuff anymore. I don't collect stuff anymore.
Oh, see, JCB.
What's all
look at
that shit
this.
behind you,
Look at this.
Archie?
I'm trying to declutter.
JCB, look at this. You offer a nice gift. You think about it. You think, hey, he would like that. You buy it for him, and he goes, nah, I don't need that. I don't need that junk.
I'll be like, yeah, cool. I'll have it back, thanks. Yeah, no worries.
I'll gladly accept anything there, Lux. I'm just teasing you. I love you, man. You're a good guy. I always love you. JCB, what a great... I think that's a great gift. I think that's really nice. That's a nice watch. That Citizen, I'll be honest with you, that's a great dress watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the thing is this as well, Arch, like, because he doesn't know anything about watches, like, I'll get him an automatic, and it'll just sit in the drawer. And because
what sort of car does he have? What sort of car does he drive? What sort of car does he?
Like a Nissan, like a little Nissan 4-wheel drive sort of. No, it's a cat.
He's not into BMWs. Oh yeah, they're a great car. I love them.
He's got a cash car.
He's not into BMW. He's not into
what an apt name for a car.
That's it. He's on the
I mean, fuck.
the cash car. Yeah, let's see.
He's not
on
into
the black
BMWs. He's not into BMWs.
No, he's not into. This is the thing. He's not into. Like he doesn't. He's not focused.
He's not into wasting his money, basically.
Yeah, he's a. Anyway, that's it there on the black. I think it looks way better on the black.
Good on him.
Yeah, it looks
I think that's.
There you go.
How long have you known him for?
I've known him all my life. When I was born, he was a year and a half old, and he lived across the road. So we grew up together. We're like brothers. He's more of a brother than like my own brother. Yeah,
that's
so he's my oldest friend in the world,
that's fantastic, man.
Yeah, he's getting married. So I got to write the speech, the best man speech.
He's in
as well.
Fiji. He's in Fiji.
No, he's here. He's in Australia. He lives just down the road from me. So,
does he know you come on these streams?
He doesn't. No, I don't think he does. No, he knows that he does not. He doesn't know anything about the watch scene. He's not a watch guy at all. He doesn't.
Yep. Okay.
Like I said, he doesn't.
Well, he knows you collect watches. He must know that.
Yeah, he does. But we don't talk about watches. Like if I go around to his house for a barbie, we're not talking watches. We don't. It's just something that we just don't talk about. So, you know what I mean? Like he's just one of the. He's a friend like that. He's got his own interests, and we'll talk about whatever, the footy or whatever it is. So just other life stuff.
Does he have to pay a sinsod, a dowry, to the wife's family or anything like that?
No. So he's like sort of Greek Macedonian background, and she's get this for a mix, half Italian, half Samoan. So yeah, interesting. They're gonna have some interesting.
The Italians
offspring.
do get around.
Yeah. Okay. No, she's good. No, great. Just great couple. They're just cool dudes. Just nice crew. So, yeah, I think look, because he's not a watch guy, and I thought, and he's not. If I got him an automatic, it'll just sit there in a box. Like he won't wind it up. At least with this, you can wear it on the day, and then he can get a bit of wear out of it later when he's wearing a shirt or going to work or whatever. You might get a bit of wear out of it. So that was the thinking anyway. Plus, I wasn't going to spend $1,000 on a watch when I'm already going to give him some cash as well. So this is just a little more of a token, just something nice that he can wear on the day and see where he goes from there. So yeah, that's it. So that's my only watch collecting news. Pretty sad, to be honest. But
I might be getting married. I might.
Jay Gray Sweater. Jay Gray Sweater says, "I gave a best man speech. The marriage lasted less than he did because of it."
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Love it.
I've got to make sure I don't have too many red wines before I give the speech. I think, or whiskies, so that I keep it PC. You know what I mean? And,
100% right.
You know, all you need to do, go on to ChatGTP and tell ChatGTP to write you a speech.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Lux. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I will. I'll put before the wedding. I'll come on the show again and I'll read you the speech that Chat.
Hey, Lux, let's do it now. Let's do it now. Can you do it now, Lux?
Okay, I just need some basic information. Okay.
Need some basic information, and Lux can do it now and read it out.
What's his name? First name?
I'm not going to give you his first name.
Just make up a name.
Make up a random name.
His name's Jason. His name's Jason.
My friend. Okay, let's. I'll bring it on.
Let's call it. Let's say it's Jake the Yuppie.
All right.
Yeah, let's call him Jake the Yuppie. Yeah.
Let's go Jake the Yuppie.
Is Jake married yet? Or is
I believe so.
I think he's married yet.
Okay, my friend Jake. How do you spell Jake? Jake the
Yuppie
is getting married. Tell me some information about Jake the Yuppie. So something funny, or how old is he and stuff like. You don't have to get too, but you can make it up. This could be fake.
Yeah. He's 45. He's a doctor.
Does he class himself as a male?
He does. Yes. He's a
in today's world.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Fuck.
You got to ask.
I guess he's getting married to a girl. He's getting married to a girl.
He is. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's always good to know.
And what's the girl's name? Fake name.
Sarah.
Sarah. And roughly, how old is Sarah?
35.
23.
Okay, Sarah.
You're not far off, actually, Sirocco.
Really?
There you go.
And him.
Yeah, he's done well. He's done well.
Hey, give us some funny stories or some stuff. It doesn't have to be a long-winded story, but something funny about him. Or you, or whatever.
Hey guys, I gotta get to bed. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow. JCB, love you. See you later, Lux.
Buddy.
Thanks for inviting me on today. See you later.
Inviting you on, Archie. It's your fucking show.
I love you.
See ya.
He's contributed. There, buddy. I'm just trying to think of something funny that's not like actually real.
All right, okay, let's just say we don't. I
Just
don't know anything funny or witty. I just spell witty.
Just lose the H. Yeah. Double T.
About him. So make up a funny speech for me.
You got to write best man speech, because.
Yeah, funny best man speech.
Yeah, put that in.
Okay, thinking. Ladies, okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Wow, that was quick. No. Jesus Christ.
Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and most importantly, bewildered onlookers who wonder how my buddy Jake managed to lock down the delightful Sarah. I stand before you as the chosen one, the best man. And let's be honest, Jake's choice in best man is almost as questionable as his choice in fashion during the 80s. But here we are, so let's dive into the chronicles of Jake the Yuppie's journey to matrimonial bliss. Now, for those who don't know Jake as well as I do, let me paint you a picture. He's the kind of guy who uses brunch as a verb and thinks avocado toast is a food group. We all remember the time he tried to convince us that chaos smoothies were a legitimate substitute for real meal. Oh, this is boring. Fuck this. Make it risk. How do you spell risque?
Risque, Q-U-E, S-S-Q. Yeah.
It was on the right track though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Just
it's
a
not
little
bad.
bit too, you know.
Bit too much, maybe a bit trying a bit too hard there, I think. Trying a bit too hard.
Okay, here we go. We got it better. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Now, before Jake met the lovely Sarah, he was quite the urban explorer, navigating the bustling streets of the city like a true modern-day Indiana Jones. I remember the time when we had to rescue him from a very interesting situation involving a GPS mishap and a rather unexpected encounter with a street corner that was, let's say, more vibrant than the usual street signs. But let's not dwell on the past because here we are celebrating Jake's decision to go from a street savvy adventurer to a happily married man. And who would have thought that the one to finally put a ring on his finger would be Sarah? Yes, the same Sarah who probably had to Google the meaning of pages. Oh, this is bullshit.
What the? It's sounding like Jay Graysweater's best man speech.
This is shit.
I think it is Jay Graysweater's best man speech, just with different names.
I think so.
Secrets about his past. Right. Oh fuck! We cannot do explicit.
Hidden sexual innuendos.
Okay, here we go. I'll never forget the time we stumbled upon his old journal chronicling his escapade of love across genders. From his daring fling with a Brazilian salsa dancer to that whirlwind romance with a brooding poet in Paris. Jake's heart has been a true global traveler. But let's not stop there. Who could forget his brief but passionate entanglement with a circus performer? Oh, this is bullshit.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a bit of a formula here. So you do an intro, you tell a crazy story, and then you get into how they met, and then you end it off somehow.
Yeah,
so
I like the start. Start.
Yeah, I'll have to think of some not so risque tidbits to put into this speech, and hope I just don't get drunk before the fucking speech. That's going to be my undoing, I think. Yeah. Gotta make sure. I gotta keep my missus and on side and make sure she keeps the booze away. That's gonna be the secret.
As you drink alcohol right now.
Yep, that's it. So what else is happening? What else is news? Any other happenings in the world?
Thank God I'm not going to a wedding.
Yeah.
I'm about to hit the tropics. Tomorrow I'm going to be officially in the tropics. If I actually fucking wake up and the weather's good and I get it right, not like today.
Yeah, so take the boat out somewhere?
Yeah, well, I moved last Sunday. I came up the coast about 90-odd miles. Did a bit of work on the boat this week, and it's all ready to go. And I'm in I've had enough coal, because I'm in a fairly major coal port at the moment, and the wind's been blowing the wrong way. So I've had enough coal on top of my boat, coal dust. I could have powered my own power station and lift up this city for about 4 days with just the coal I brushed off the boat the other day. So I'm looking forward to getting out. Oh, it's fucking crazy. You got a northerly wind, and
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
And it's just It's fucking horrible. The place is actually very interesting for a very industrial city. It is actually the biggest gas export port in Australia,
Was
and
that Port
probably one of
Kembla or
them.
something?
No, that's over.
That's
Kembla.
WA, isn't it?
I'm in Gladstone, Queensland.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Gladstone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a really
My
interesting place. I actually quite like it. It's just
yeah.
it's
My
friggin'
little
cold.
cousin, she moved up around that way maybe a year or two ago. She's since moved on from there, but I remember seeing photos that she posted, and like on the beach and stuff like that. It looked pretty cool, man. Like it looked like a pretty chilled, like nice little spot.
Can I show you?
It's a really weird place. Yeah. Sorry, let's go.
No, sorry for interrupting. Can I show you a funny story?
Please do.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Once upon a time in the horological kingdom, there lived a man named Archie Luxury. Now, Archie had a peculiar problem. He had all the watches in the world, or so it seemed, but he lacked the energy to talk about them. His YouTube channel, aptly named The Archie Luxury Show, was his stage, but there was a twist. You see, Archie had this uncanny ability to doze off mid-sentence. He'll start discussing the intricate details of a Rolex Submariner, his voice animated, his hands gesturing like a seasoned conductor. But somewhere between the loom and the case material, his eyelids would betray him, and his head would do a little dance, bobbing this way and that until it rested comfortably on his chest. His viewers found it utterly hilarious. Comments like, "Archie, wake up! The watches are getting lonely," and "Is this a new form of watch ASMR?" flooded his videos. Archie's somnolent charm had inadvertently turned his lack of energy into an internet sensation. But that wasn't all. Archie had another signature move. When asked questions whether it was about the intricacies of horology or the mysteries of the universe, his response was almost always the same. "Oh, I see. I understand. Interesting." One day, as Archie settled into his worn-out armchair to film yet another episode, his loyal cat... Oh, fuck. Yeah, you get the point. I like these things. Do you think it's quite interesting?
Yeah,
stories.
it's good how it just makes it all up for you. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
if you give more details, it makes it more better.
Yeah. So, law firms now, they're developing their own versions of ChatGTP so that you can put in like facts, like your client comes to you and says, okay, like this is what's happening in my case. And then you pump it into this, legal ChatGPT and it'll spin out the answer for you. But, obviously it's, properly researched and, all that sort of stuff. So, at the moment, the problem with ChatGTP is that it's just pulling information from the internet, right? It doesn't vet any of the information, so a lot of the answers that you get are actually wrong, like they're factually wrong. So once you actually start training the AI on the correct data and putting in actual correct stuff, then it's going to be crazy. It's just going to blow fucking everything away. What do we got? Patek Philippe, my man.
Super chat for you, JCB.
Yes, I'll read it out. JCB, your thoughts on the new 6007 series of Calatravas on the Patek site? Love them, hate them, and do you see an IP lawyer wearing that daily to the office? Yeah, good question, Patel. Now, I sort of started. Yeah, let's have a look. I started off liking this series of watch because Archie had the 6006, obviously, and I thought that was a pretty cool watch. And the 6007, I think it's pretty cool. I don't love it, and at the same time, I don't hate it. I'm just sort of like, it's a bit of a.
I don't like it.
It's just okay. Yeah, you don't like them, or do you hate them, or are you indifferent?
They're trying to be cute by trying to be sporty, but it's a bit naff, to be honest.
Yeah, see, I think I don't mind them actually. I don't mind them. I reckon it's sort of cool. It's like, you know, pandering to the youth market a little bit because Patek is generally considered to be, you know, like an older man's watch or someone who's pretty well fucking loaded to afford one. So this seems to
The
be
strap doesn't look dissimilar to the friggin' Aquaterra that I'm wearing now, to be honest.
the carbon look strap. Yeah.
I mean, mine's rubber, but you know, it kind of looks similar.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, no, I don't mind them at all, Patel. I think they're pretty cool.
Don't know if you can see.
And I think this would look a lot better in the metal as well, rather than seeing these fucking renders. Like if you saw one like that one with the red, for example, you know, on the flesh in the metal, I reckon it'd look pretty cool. So yeah, I don't mind it. I think it's all right. But at the same time, I'm just a bit indifferent towards it. You know, I'm just like, it doesn't ring any bells for me. For me, Patek starts when it gets complicated, like chronographs, annual calendars, that sort of stuff. I don't really like three-hander Pateks, but that's just me. What do you think of that, Sirocco? What are your thoughts on these ones?
I wouldn't buy one, but if I had to, I'd probably go the blue one personally. But no, they're not me. Yeah. Definitely not. No, I don't particularly like them. Yeah. I think it's a bit too. I don't know what they're trying too hard, or
they're
to
trying
get
too
into,
hard.
like you said, into it's just no. I don't like them. They're not a Patek, if that makes sense.
No.
They are a Patek, but they're not.
They're in a Patek case. It's got the Patek logo, but the rest of it is just. It looks cheap as well. Don't you think it looks cheap?
Yeah. Can you pull up like a live one, Lux, like an actual photo of the real one?
I actually fondled one of these in real life, and it still wasn't that impressive.
Okay, second row in the middle. Yeah, let's look at that photo. That one that you've got there on the. Yeah, click on that.
Photo shit when I zoom in.
Is it? Okay. Like that's renders as well.
No, that's render.
Yeah. So have a look at that. That's pretty cool.
That's a better photo.
They should have done the date wheel. They should have done the date wheel in black, I think. Maybe do you think? Maybe it would just blend in too much having the date wheel in black. In white's okay.
I think so. Yeah.
White,
you want to stand out actually. More.
Yeah. I think that's right. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. It's cool for a
look. It's better.
Young,
it's better when you see a photo like that. It does look better than the first one we looked at. But no, not really. Not for me.
Yeah, I can see an IP lawyer wearing that daily to the office, Patek. Just not me though. Maybe another IP lawyer. I'd be wearing something like
maybe a slightly younger one, JCB, without being rude.
Yeah, maybe. I think so. Yep. It's funny though because in Australia anyway, at the law firms that I've worked at in Melbourne, there's not really the partners and the dudes that you would think that would have nice watches. They just don't. It's just not a thing. I don't get it. Like every now and then you'll see something nice, like you might see a Daytona or something like that. Every now and then though, it's pretty rare. In that corporate world in Melbourne, you don't really see much. Unfortunately, it's quite disappointing.
You don't think perhaps that they have a nice watch, but they keep it at home and wear more of a shitter when they go to work?
No, I don't think so.
Do these lawyers have clients that they talk to in the office?
Yes and no. Not
because
not so much.
If my lawyer was wearing a fucking Patek, I'd be running out the fucking door.
Why?
Well, obviously I'm paying him too much.
Why? Well,
yeah, but if you pay them too much, and they're still in business, that means they generally do a good job.
That means they're good.
It's not very nice to see all your hard-earned cash has gone onto his fucking Patek now, is it?
Maybe it's more of an American thing, JCB. And I'm only guessing that maybe American lawyers would wear a good watch. I mean, you know, I'm generalizing after seeing, you know, the movies and shit, but, you know.
Yeah,
Don't
maybe.
know. Patek Philippe has another super chat for you.
Here we go. JCB, you're a patent guy. What do you think would have been, well, the most influential patent in the watch game? Automatic winding, waterproof timepiece, etc. That's a really, really good question. I'm going to say it's probably got to be automatic winding. It's got to be automatic winding, I think. Now, I'm just trying to think who came up with automatic winding. I'm not too sure the answer to that, actually. I have to find out. But if you think about it, that's been the game changer, right? Automatic winding, more so than waterproofness, because you know, there's way more automatic watches than there are waterproof ones, right? Waterproof ones are generally, you know, in the diver or the sports sort of genre, whereas you have
Which came first?
across everything.
If that's a silly question, if that's not a silly question, which came first, waterproof or automatic?
I think waterproofness did with the Oyster case. I believe that was first. That in the 30s, I'm going to say Rolex came up with that. Maybe I'm just guessing.
Yep.
I think it was the Oyster case was around 1936, perhaps something like that. And you'll remember there's a famous photo of a lady swimming across the English Channel, wearing an oyster on a chain around her neck. And so that was, I'm pretty sure that was the 30s. So that was the Oyster case, and that obviously was patented by Rolex. Rolex also came up with the automatic date change on the Rolex date. So that was another big one for Rolex that they came up with. But yeah, if someone what's Patel saying? They sunset manual winds in the 70s, I believe.
You said Rolex came up with automatic winding with a 20-year patent.
Yeah. We got Jakey.
Yuppie's got away from the thumb.
Yeah,
the thumb has been released from his forehead. Can you put your forehead up close to the camera so we can see the thumbprint, please?
Thanks.
There you go. You can actually see it. Look at that.
How are you, fellas?
Are you sure you're allowed here? Are you sure you're allowed here, Jakey?
I've been given official permission. I've been given special dispensation.
I don't believe it until she comes here and tells us.
Yeah, she won't do that, but I've been given special dispensation. What's been going on? How's the show been tonight?
Oh, it was dead until we got the superstar JCB jumped in.
Yeah, he's a bit of a fucking legend, isn't he? Was what time did Arch log off? 9:15?
No, he's been gone about 20 minutes.
Okay.
He did almost an hour.
Arch should consider like officially shortening the show.
I reckon. Yeah.
Well, then we go into Lux has to take a pay cut.
Yeah, right, because it's $30 an hour. Hey, Lux. Oh, sorry, my Alexa went off.
So sorry, Jakey, just quickly. So the patent that Patel kindly provided was filed. It's dated December 2, 1952. It was filed in April. It was filed in 1949, but I'm guessing that the 1952 date is when the patent was actually granted. Yeah, that's right. So patented December the 2nd, 1952. So that was by Rolex. So yeah, they came up with a lot of cool shit, man. Definitely. And they get a lot of, I don't think they get a lot of their dues for what they came up with. You know, Oyster case, date, automatic movement. That's 90% of the tech that is in most watches these days. So pretty cool.
So I'm going to ask another dumb question, really dumb question now. So a watch company such as Rolex comes up with a patent for an automatic watch.
Yep.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
I guess I'm only guessing because I'm not really, you know, I know, as you know, I know what I like, but I know fuck all about watches.
That's all right, mate. Yeah.
So how does the patent work when, you know, suddenly then you got Omega or another brand comes up with an automatic watch and they're all alike, surely?
Yeah, so I'll give you just a quick sort of patents 101. So a patent will protect a particular invention for a period of 20 years. Okay. Now, what you have to do is file your patent in each country that you want patent or patent protection in. If it's not worldwide, you got to do it on a jurisdictional basis. So you file in the US, the UK, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's a separate issue. We'll get to that. So let's just say if Omega came up with a different type of winding system, which did the same result, then they can do that. They just can't use the technology that's been patented by Rolex. If they want to use that technology, they have to get a license to use it. Okay. So that's what I do. I do license agreements people when people want to license tech.
Yeah. Now, forgive my ignorance because I know nothing about this shit. So
Chinese don't give a fuck.
No, that's cool.
And the Chinese don't give a fuck anyway. Patek Philippe super chat. Patek Philippe, $5 Jake, what's the yuppiest watch in the latest Omega lineup? By the standards of the biggest dick magnet that you can buy to impress other yuppies in the office.
You know what? Like, I've been having a think about it. I'm on the Omega website. You know, obviously the Speedy is my favorite watch of all time, but I actually think, to answer your question, Patel, and like another great question from Patel, like he's just always so engaging on the show. I reckon a 42 mil Seamaster is actually the go. I think, or maybe on rubber. The blue bezel with the white dial. Maybe that's what I'd get for a bit of a yuppie dick magnet in the office.
Are you looking at the screen?
What do you guys think? Yeah, that's the Aquaterra, right? I like
that's my Aquaterra. I love it.
I like it a lot. But I think in terms of like, if you're a sort of 28-year-old douchebag in a consultancy job, I reckon you get a Diver Seamaster, and they're I really like the latest versions of them. I kind of like the late 90s ones as well, actually. I think they've got sort of a cool style to them. But yeah, there's one with the blue bezel and the white wave dial. That's the one I'd get. I don't know. What do you think, Patel? Put in the chat.
Is that the Seamaster?
Yeah, the Seamaster. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. What the fuck is
That's
it?
Nice
what's
watch.
the one No, sorry, black bezel, white dial, white wavy dial with black waves.
Yeah, that one's beautiful
I love
as well.
it. And that either on a bracelet or on the rubber strap. I tried both. I don't know why I haven't bought it yet.
But I got to tell you, Sirocco, I love the Aquaterra. I think it's a super versatile watch. I like them a lot.
Yeah, I haven't worn mine. I've only put it on the other day, first time in probably about a year, to be honest.
Oh, really? How come it doesn't get much wear time?
When I was overseas beginning of last year, I wore it for 5 months non-stop.
Yeah, right. Because it's just so versatile. Like you can, it is a one watch sort of thing. You know, you can, if you just had one nice watch, that'd be fine.
Yeah. So no, I came back and I put it in the cupboard, and you know, when I went overseas this time, I just wore my Submariner, which is what I should have worn last year. But there we go.
What are you drinking there, Jakey?
I got a you know what this is, JCB, and as we know, I'm a value shopper. The missus went to Costco today. Okay.
Nice.
And I'm telling you now, one of the best value wines you can get is the $16 Bordeaux from Costco. It is fucking amazing.
Nice. Okay.
Vanilla notes, the whole thing. I'm telling you, next time you go, get the $16 Bordeaux. The Malbec's pretty good as well, but I'm telling you, the Bordeaux is legit.
Okay, cool. I'll have to grab my mum's Costco card and head on down, because we don't have a Costco membership at JCB's house. So yeah, that's a,
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
hate going. I used to have it, but we'll get to the super chat in a second. I used to have it because we live near one with the fuel station, but now we don't live near one with the fuel, and it's not really worth it, to be honest. But the missus went with her friend for some fun. Patek Philippe super chat. Go ahead,
Super
Lux.
chat.
Soraka, would you like to read it out?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, do the
Patek
honors,
Philippe, 10 Canadian. Jake, you're in line to pick up a $15 latte in the morning while you parked your BMW in the disabled parking spot. Does a yuppie respond to questions from civilians asking about his day in the line, or ignore?
Interesting. Very interesting. I think you've got to ignore. To be honest. I think like if you parked in the disabled parking spot, which is something I'd never do, but let's say if you did, all those questions about your day, they're loaded questions. They're loaded questions, really, aren't they? Like they're asking, as if like, look at you, you're in the disabled spot and you're walking around with your fucking. I mean, not that disabled people can't be rich, but they're really asking you sarcastic questions. I think is what that would be. I'm not sure that I would answer.
But seriously, Jake, I mean, you're getting your $15 latte, you're wearing your day, you parked your BMW in the disabled spot. You really don't give a fuck where you park.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, and so it depends. What kind of questions do you think they'd ask? Just, is that a real Rolex?
Yeah, probably. Well, they're looking at your Beamer and they're looking at you and they're thinking, oh, he's a young guy and he's got this fucking big M3 out the front. What's that fucking weird looking watch? He's got a very expensive watch and he's a cunt because he's sitting in a disabled spot.
You know what the real yuppie move would be in 2023? Would be to talk about how not all disabilities are visible to other people in the line. And so how can they judge if you're disabled or not? That's, maybe you have Crohn's disease. You know what I mean? You can get a disabled spot for Crohn's disease. That's the yuppie move in that line.
There we go.
So that's the yuppie move, right? You pull your $100,000 car into the disabled spot. You pull out your $20,000 watch, right? Okay, you're standing there for your $15 latte, and then you start lecturing everybody else about how they can't judge you because they don't know if you're disabled or not. That is
Jake, do you go online and print out your own disabled sticker?
I don't know. Maybe someone in that situation would, but I never would. I don't mind walking.
Okay.
I don't mind walking.
Okay.
I have a go at my mum because my grandmother's got the disabled sticker, and occasionally my mum will use her car, and I say, "Mum, you better not be parking in the fucking disabled spot if you're not disabled." And she'll say, "But it's got the disabled sticker. It's not about the sticker,
But
I mean,
you're a consultant in the Melbourne bureaucracy, in the Victorian bureaucracy. Surely you could actually probably wangle a couple of disabled stickers for your family.
I don't know. I just don't feel the need to. You know what I mean? Like some people genuinely need those spots. I don't really have a problem.
Yeah, I know, but you need a coffee in the morning. You need a latte in the morning, don't you, on the way to work?
True. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true. Maybe I'd have to think about it, but I don't know. I think you know what, Sirocco? The parking in Melbourne's really fucking good. When I lived in Canberra, you can't park anywhere in Canberra. The parking in Canberra is the worst in the world. I swear it's worse than New York City. The parking is so bad. In Melbourne, everywhere I drive,
everything's bad in Canberra, man.
Oh, not everything. The wine's fucking good. Canberra wine is fantastic. If you're ever up there, go to the wine region around there is excellent. But the parking is fucking shit. But Melbourne has pretty good parking.
Melbourne's obviously improved since I lived there.
You always had problems? Everywhere I go, like I don't really have a problem parking anywhere. I've got to tell you, I never have to wait. Go to Chapel Street, you always get a spot somewhere around Chapel Street. You got to know where to go, but you always get a spot.
Do you park in the actual city, in the CBD? Have you ever done that? No, because
I can get the tram. Like it takes me like 15 minutes to get into the city, so I don't really park in there that much.
Yeah,
but when I lived in Cran,
I used to hate driving to Melbourne. I used to hate it.
When I lived in Cran, I used to every now and then drive the car to the city. It was a bit shit, to be honest. I'll admit. Go to the Yarra Valley, Jake. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Coombe in the Yarra Valley. Is a great winery. I was on the peninsula a couple of weeks ago, Sirocco. Went to a couple of good wineries out there. Melbourne's pretty
Yeah,
close
but
to
the
Brisbane.
peninsula wines, you're basically paying very overpriced because, you know, they've got to pay for their very overpriced properties. We
Yeah,
have
beautiful.
another super chat from Patek Philippe, 5 Canadian. Lux, you're
Patel's on
walking
fire.
around in the afternoon show and you spot a ladyboy wearing a day-day. What goes through your mind as you purchase your crispy pork?
Will you marry me? Surely it's will you marry me?
We'll
That's
have
what
to
I'd be
hold that
thinking.
one because Lux is taking a little visit to the little boy's
here.
room.
I'm here.
Oh, he's
I'm
here. He's
telling
back.
you.
He's here.
No shame
He's
for
back.
me. I'd be getting down on one knee straight away.
Yeah. There you go.
To a lady boy?
Yeah, I could, you know, it's all good.
Every
Okay, Lux.
hole's a dream, or whatever. What's the saying? Every hole's a hole, or something, right?
Well, I don't know about that. Every day date's a day date.
To be honest, I'd prefer the crispy pork. To be honest.
No, come on.
You would.
What do you think Arch would do? What do you think Arch would do in that situation?
You know, I actually had
would he,
this conversation.
Would he ditch the pork? Would he ditch the pork for the ladyboy with the day date? That's the question.
I had this conversation with someone yesterday. It kind of pisses me off in a way. Why does everyone instantly think about ladyboys when the term Thailand comes into mind?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
The whole country is not full of ladyboys.
No. There used to be an expression, I don't know if I should say it, an old mate of mine who...
I don't know if I should say it.
I think he's still alive. You used to come up with this, and he's basically talking about chicks and, you know, on the period and blah, 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 and the girls don't like it. And he used to turn around and he'd say, well, when the girl's on the period, one up the bum, no harm done. So I guess, you know, that follows through to the ladyboy.
Love that saying. That's gold. I gotta tell that one to Mrs. Beaver next time.
Mrs.
Beaver goes down.
Yeah, she'll love it. Yeah,
Do you like that?
Down like a lead fucking balloon.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Have you
Hey, Lux, is there a polite way of asking, like, are you a lady boy? Like, how does it work?
No. How is there ever a polite way of saying, are you a fucking man?
Are those tits real and have you got a dick?
Yeah, how do you politely say that?
It's fucking hard to tell. It's hard to tell with some of them.
No,
this
it's
is what
not.
I'm saying.
It's very easy. It's very easy to tell.
No, I don't know.
I've lived there for many, many years. It's so easy.
Because when I was walking down Patpong and I just wasn't sure. I just didn't know like what the deal was. I wasn't sure what was what.
It's so easy.
The old Bangkok defense. That's what they call that. I didn't know.
If
I didn't know until it was too late. The old Bangkok defense. That's what they call that. I didn't know until it was too late.
Wait. JCB is was it Jakey? Who said about the period? Oh, Sirocco. So Sirocco is exposing himself. Oh, no, listen. Sirocco is exposing himself because that's what the ladyboy would say. Sorry, I'm on my period. Can we do it somewhere else?
Oh, really? Interesting.
There you go. Well, I don't know. I guess you know more about the ladyboys than me.
Can we turn off the lights? I'm shy. And then she pulls down.
Let me just add a caveat to that. I've never subscribed to the one up the bum, no harm done.
Oh, yeah, that's good to know. That's a good disclaimer. That's a good disclaimer.
Patek Philippe.
You're just throwing it in now.
Canadian.
I don't believe you.
Sirocco, your choice is to be shipwrecked on Pool Island with no option to get back to the mainland for the rest of your life with no watches, or become a sugar daddy for a 95-year-old heifer. What do you do?
What's a heifer?
I'm guessing just an elderly woman.
Why don't we ask Archie?
I'm hoping an elderly woman.
Archie
for an elderly
a
woman.
female
Jesus, that
cow.
makes a 95-year-old.
Yeah, Archie knows all about this.
How can I be a sugar daddy for a 95-year-old?
What's wrong with Pool Island? I'd probably go Pool Island.
Where's Pool Island? I don't even know where Pool Island is.
Oh, it's some shit island in Queensland.
Oh, is that down?
You can buy it for under $1 million.
I love how Patel
Really?
knows more about Australia than us. That's the
He
funny
does.
part.
It's interesting
Yeah,
because I have a friend of mine. One of my friends actually is a real estate agent who sells tropical islands. Actually, not just tropical islands. Throughout
fucking
Australia.
islands. Okay.
Yeah.
How often?
I'd go back to the mainland for the rest of my life with no watches. I'd be quite happy because watches aren't a big thing.
Interesting. Paul Island.
What are we looking at?
Resort. It had some shitter resort on there.
Is this
and now
Roland?
it's up for sale for $1 million.
Yeah, that's Roland.
I'll tell you what, there's some fucking nice islands in Fiji, man.
Roland, come and defend me. Come on, Roland.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. I just got my Bluesy, so I just came back home.
Is it
You just picked it up?
Yeah, I just picked it up.
Whoa, congrats, man.
Has he got stickers?
Congratulations, Roland.
Yeah, I didn't see the show yesterday, but I just caught a little bit of it, and I heard Archie talking about your conversation. So yeah, big move, mate. Well done.
I have to wait 10 days till I can wear it.
Oh, what is it? One of those birthday present things or something?
No. It's because of like this protection film that they put onto it. Like it has to like attach to the watch, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it has to set properly. Yeah, okay.
Damn.
Yeah, send you some pictures.
Can you put your camera on if you can and show us the watch?
If you can. I sent Lux some pictures in his email.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'll have a look.
So, Roland, tell us about the watch. It's a 40mm Bluesy, yeah? So it's the same as Archie's one, is that right?
Yeah, it's exactly the same one as Archie.
Okay, that's the one with the gold writing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, fuck, that's a cool watch, mate. You know what I was thinking when I met up with Archie in Melbourne, I was playing around with his one, and I felt it was really nice, man. It was really nice. I think I don't know about you guys, but compared to the pre-ceramic Bluesies, right? Right? They've toned the colors down a bit. Like it's not as loud, like it's not as in your face. The pre-ceramic ones, the blue is brighter, and I reckon even the yellow. I reckon even the yellow gold is brighter in the pre-ceramics. So on these ones,
just going to interrupt. Sorry, Josie B. Sponsor of the show, Patek Philippe, 10 Canadian dollars. Roland, you are grounded in Brooklyn. Brooklyn. For the rest of your life, with no watches, or Lux will introduce you to the sugar daddy ladyboy with the date, who will take you all over the world in exchange for love. I guess, which is your choice.
Take the second. Who cares?
I think Lux would probably say yes in a heartbeat.
Yes.
What's your answer, though? They're Roland. The question is to you.
My answer is no. I'm fine. I'm okay.
We know
you're okay. You're gonna stay with no watches, or you're gonna go with the sugar daddy ladyboy?
No. I don't want the ladyboy. I'm okay.
Pretty? I mean,
so you're gonna have no watches.
That's the real question. The real question.
She might be pretty.
Is she pretty?
Yeah. What happens if she's really pretty?
Well, you guys call her a she. I wouldn't call that a she.
Okay, I think we got that message.
Yeah,
welcome to the Bluesy Brothers. I guess. Yeah. Welcome to the Bluesy Brothers.
Yeah, that's awesome, Roland. Nice one, man.
I'll show you some more pictures.
Beautiful.
I got some
more please do. Yeah. Please. What year is it?
Yeah, 2019.
Nice watch, man. Just a fucking nice watch.
Yeah,
are you becoming like Archie?
That's my summary.
I think Roland is becoming Archie Junior. He's got the Louis Vuitton handbag. He's got the blue thing. All he needs now is some high heels to sniff and lick.
We'll send you a jumper from Big W, Roland, and then you'll be set.
Yeah. The difference is that Archie would literally wear these handbags himself. I wouldn't do that.
So, Roland, tell us about these stickers, man. Is it all over the watch? Is it on a certain part of the watch? Where are the stickers?
Yeah, it's literally all over, but I couldn't tell. Like, I have no idea. I couldn't even see these stickers, so I guess it's good quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing the guy
snob about stickers. I was a bit of a snob about stickers, but I have a friend who got some really good stickers for his Sea Dweller, and honestly, I didn't even notice them, and now I'm a bit of a convert.
But the thing is, what the guy said, like the store owner, he said that a lot of people dislike the stickers because if you have like a gold watch, it's not as shiny as it would be without the stickers. So he said that if I think it looks too dull, I can take it back and he will take off all the stickers. But yeah, I don't know. When he took out one link for me at the store a few hours ago, it looked super shiny. So I don't know. Even with all the stickers on.
Yeah.
Well, congrats.
Lux, if we show the picture of the back of the watch, that looks pretty shiny to me, right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, it looks fine. And you can't even notice them at all. You can't notice the stickers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that looks shiny, and that's the thing. Like you're only gonna.
I would suggest just take all the stickers off and leave them on the clasp.
Yeah. No,
because the clasp is where it really does get scratched.
Yeah, but he's already paid for the stickers. So why would he take them all off?
Well,
yeah, but the difference between
you've done a plastic. You've done a plastic. Okay, sorry, I didn't realize.
The difference between you and me is that you're careful with the watches. I'm super clumsy. I hit my wrist against the wall 2 times per day, so it's better for me to have them on.
Roland, there's no one more clumsy than me. Patek Philippe, $10 Canadian. JCB, you're relegated to drinking Johnny Walker Red Label for the rest of your life. Or you have to wear a 31mm quartz Seamaster in front of your superiors that are big watch guys. And your career depends on it.
Yeah,
JCB, you poor fucker.
Yeah, no, I'm taking the Seamaster, man. I'm taking the Seamaster. I think
red is bad.
I knew you'd say that.
Yeah,
it
red
really does taste like petrol. It's so bad.
It's really bad. Yeah.
How do you feel, JCB? Just incidentally, I mean, you showed us your mortgage just before, and it's only a lousy $820,000.
Is that it? You're fucking making good money too. You fucker.
And Jake's got $1 million mortgage, and he's proud of it, going for a 1.5.
I'm not really proud of it, I got to tell you. Hey, JCB, does Mrs. Beaver make good money?
No, not really, mate. She's working part time, so she's we've got three kids to look after, mate. So
3 kids and a part time missus. That's tough.
Yeah, she's full time kids and part time work. So
yeah, fair enough.
But I mean, she's a pharmacist, so she's earning good coin for what she does, the hours that she does, and also she does a lot of work on the weekends. So she'll do like two big shifts on the weekend and 1 in the week. So that's sort of a three shifts. It's the equivalent of doing about 4 shifts during the week. So
cool.
Yeah,
and isn't the government like hugely raising the threshold for getting the childcare subsidy? So maybe you guys would be better off under that. There's some childcare for a bit.
Yeah, we have to. We're looking at that this week. Actually, we've got to we've got to resubmit our income and blah 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 to.
By the way,
what you can fucking get.
Do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see Archie's opinion on ladyboys?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, sure. Hey, I've got to go. I've got a bit of a sea voyage tomorrow, so enjoy the rest of the show, guys.
Thank you.
Good to see you, Sir. Good to catch up.
Thank you.
Take it easy.
See you, buddy. Good seeing you, mate.
Safe travel.
What intro is this?
I nearly died!
Hello, I'm Archie Luxury and welcome to the program Fuckers, and the following is a paid video for Peter Huss. Archie, please up the quality of your videos. I have a request. Please do a 10-minute, well-edited and respectful video on lady boys. I will send you another $20 when completed. I know this is like real work, but it's your duty, damn it, your duty. Kind regards, Peter, a.k.a. Lard Hamilton. And so he wants me to talk about lady boys. What do I think? What do I think? And I got to be completely frank and honest with you. I got to be completely frank and honest in the sense that lady boys, you know, I personally attracted to lady boys. I did go into a lady boy bar once because I just wanted to see what it was like, a chance to feel the breasts, to see what their breasts were like. And they were nice enough, but it cost about 2,000 baht. They're fairly aggressive. They're quite well-mannered. There was nothing nasty or vicious. I think it's very good. And I think you've got to, it's always a great thing to, it's funny, you know, lady boys themselves, they're like it's the third sex of Thailand. They're a third sex, and I always when I'm in a country not of my own, I like to be respectful to the traditions and things that happen there. So lady boys themselves, thumbs up. I think they're great. I think they're great. I'm Archie Luxury reporting on the truth. Tell me what you vicious, nasty, mean fuckers think of that. Nice one, Archie. Good to see you supporting the lady boys.
Oh, a bonus.
Okay, well, based on Jake's facial expression, he's gonna divorce and get a ladyboy now.
What's this?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh, it's a bonus video.
Where the fuck are you?
It's so dumb. Oh, well,
nice
thanks, Arch, for your honest review.
Luxy, you got a super chat there.
Scratchy, $2. Thank you, Scratchy. JCB, Yippee is looking a day date.
What are my thoughts?
Have you been following the day date drama? The saga?
No, I think I saw you just talking one day the other day about like you're looking at a 93 day date, a full yellow gold one with a champagne dial. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Look. Okay. My thoughts are this. And it's a bit of a cop out, but look, you just got to buy what you like, and if Jake likes it, if Yippee likes the day date and that's what he wants, and he's into that watch, then that's what he's got to buy. You know, that's my thoughts on the matter. Okay.
If you weren't being nice, okay, so what do you actually think?
What do I actually?
Right? Anybody, the default thing is anybody can buy any watch they like, right? But like, what do you actually think?
Well, no. From a watch collecting philosophy point of view, right? I've got this is my watch collecting philosophy is this, and number one is buy the watches that you like. Okay, that's the number one philosophy. Like, you shouldn't listen to other people telling you what to buy. If you like a certain type of watch, or if you like chronographs like me, I like chronographs, so that's what I fucking buy, right? If you like a particular type of thing, like, so from a philosophical point of view, that's a thing. If you like it, you buy it. My personal thing is, if you want my view on it,
yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay, so look, I think that type of watch I personally don't like a day date that's full yellow gold with a champagne dial. I just personally, I think for me, I just wouldn't buy one of those. And the reason is really because I think it's a bit of a cliche sort of Rolex, if you like. It's a bit of a, if you look at that, it seems it's like a cliche, if that makes sense. It's like when you think of if you think of an 80s sort of day-date Rolex, it's the gold with the champagne dial. It's just sort of like, it's a little bit unimaginative, if that makes sense. That would be there's that, and the fact that I think that version of that vintage or that year of day date, I believe, and I'm not an expert, but I think it's going to be a fucker to change the date and the date. I don't think it has like a quick.
No, it's got the double quick set. No, from about 1990, it's got the double quick set. Before that, it doesn't.
Okay, cool. Okay,
which would be shit. Yeah, so I've ruled those out because that's a fucking pain in the ass. Yeah,
that would be a pain in the ass. Yeah, but I mean, and the way you've explained it is, you're a Soprano fan and you like the watch and you love Tony Soprano and all that sort of stuff. So, if that's your thing and you want to wear it, then fucking go ahead. Who am I or who's anyone else to tell you what to wear?
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
You're not telling me not to buy it. I'm just asking your opinion,
No. My opinion on that particular watch is that it's just not a watch for me. It's not one that I would wear. That's all. So.
Yeah, I just think it's got this cool mix of being like flashy but understated at the same time. I'm just a huge fan. I got to tell you, I'm just a huge fan of the watch. Like, it's not even about the Tony Soprano thing, really. I just think it's a fucking cool watch. I've always really liked them.
So how can a yellow gold day date be under the radar though? It's pretty in your fucking face, isn't it?
Well, because it's a smaller size. It's a smaller size,
Okay.
We've got a super chat. This is a pretty funny one, actually.
Patek Philippe, $10 Canadian. Jake, I fear you will not be accepted anymore at your Labour Party meetings. If they see you wearing a day date,
Labour Party meetings.
May I recommend another watch? Maybe something made of recycled materials. Breitling. They have recycled boxes made out of old plastic ocean waste or something, right?
The Breitling is a Liberal Party real estate agent watch. But look, I didn't have. I mean, I'm not. I don't work in politics anymore, so I don't really have to care about this shit as much anymore. But when I worked in politics, I had a long jeans, which was perfectly justifiable to your average Labor Party member. But no, like if you were in politics in Australia with the tall poppy syndrome, you don't want to be wearing a really any kind of Rolex, to be honest, because you know what? I actually think the assumption would be that you got given it for dodgy reasons. And so I just think if you're a politician in Australia, the best you could do is a good Omega. I don't think you could go any higher than that. Australians have sort of tall poppy syndrome about these things. They, if it was up to them, politicians would live in a cardboard box. It's just, you can't really do that.
Can I ask you this?
You might be. Yeah.
Can I ask you this? Where would you wear the day date? Like on what occasions and what sort of scenarios would you wear it?
I reckon it's a fucking daily.
Cool.
Okay, this Lux, can you bring up Mobster's comment?
Mobster, a young guy wearing a day date is kind of off. A young guy should wear a sports watch.
But isn't that funny because his name is Mobster? Shouldn't a mobster wear a day date?
That's true.
Well, maybe he's not young though. Maybe he's saying, "I'm an old mobster, and I don't want you young whippersnappers rocking a day date." Maybe that's
because it devalues the watch, really.
The baby, yeah, I don't know.
It devalues the watch. I get what you're saying. I mean, for the price of a day date, I could get, 1.5 good steel sports.
Yeah, but what do you think about the Bluesy that I got, Jake? That's about the same money.
I respect the Bluesy. I get why you got it, but what JCB said about the day date being like a stereotypical Rolex, for me, I feel that way about the Bluesy. I get it. I get why people like it, and I quite like it too. But I couldn't wear it myself.
But it's getting like a modern Rolex versus a very old Rolex.
Yeah, I get it. It's a stylistic thing, and for me, it's sort of like a heritage thing too. I don't know. It's just personal taste. That's all it is, you know.
Yeah, I actually think getting if you get together is a good collection.
Yeah, that's actually a very cool idea. Yeah, you could get like a day date, a Bluesy, and then a Steel Sports something.
Yeah, exactly.
As for like a 3-piece Rolex Speed, you know.
I just think the Bluesy is just not really even in your thinking. You're just like, no, I don't like Bluesies.
I'm not super into the Bluesies. I got to tell you, I don't think it suits me. I get that it suits other guys. I think if you're sort of in your, I mean, I don't want to talk shit. I don't know how old you are, Roland, but for me, like if you're in your 40s, the Bluesy's a great watch. And I think that's funny because sorry, what's that, Roland?
I'm younger than you. I'm 27.
Oh, congratulations! That's a sick watch for a 20. That's a very impressive buy. But for me, I don't look. It's just not for me. Like it's just not for me. Like I saw Archer's one in the flesh. Yeah, I get that it's a really nice watch, but for me, like it's just not for me. That's all it is. For two-tone, I'd want like a smaller.
You wore Archie's Bluesy.
What's that? Sorry, Roland?
I said it looked really good on JCB when you wore it a few weeks ago, like Archie's Bluesy.
Yeah, Archie's Bluesy. Yeah, you know what, Roland? And I've got to say this to you. I think a couple of weeks ago on a chat, I was saying that the Bluesy is like an older person's, like an older gentleman's sort of Rolex, and I think much for the reasons that Jake is saying, it's like a stereotypical kind of Rolex. When I was growing up, you know, you'd see the older guys wearing the Rolex, but my opinion on the watch has changed after handling and playing around with Archie's one, and I can see now, and I was saying this I think before, like just when you jumped on with the ceramic Bluesies, you know, the 6 digits moving away from pre-ceramic to ceramic, they toned the colors down a lot. I think like the blue is not as in your face and the yellow is not as in your face. So overall, I think it's a lot better watch, and it's just a little bit more under the radar now, so younger guys can actually pull it off. So I've sort of changed my thinking a little bit on the Bluesies. So pre-ceramics, I think they're still a bit loud. They're in your face, but the new ones they're still in your face. They're still loud, but they're less loud. If that makes sense.
You're right. It is more subtle. If the blue is much more subtle on it, I completely agree.
Yeah.
To me as
and
well,
there's something about the proportions that are a bit more elegant as well.
Yeah, and I would say with the new clasp, the new one looks way more luxurious, and the old one looks kind of like a toy watch from far away. If that makes any kind of sense.
Yeah, totally makes sense. Yeah, totally makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I was handling Archie's one, I was like, "Fuck, this is a substantial watch. Like, this is it's a well engineered watch. Like, you know, well, you know, ceramic Submariners are fucking chalk and cheese compared to pre-ceramic, right? But with the Bluesy, I feel like they actually changed the watch a lot. They've made the colors a lot better and a lot more subtle, a lot more palatable, if you like. So yeah, I think it's cool. I think you can rock it, man. And you know, I've sort of changed my thinking on it a little bit after having handled one.
I need to go, so I don't know how long you guys want to stay.
Yeah,
that's cool, man.
As well.
Whatever you want to do, Lux.
Yeah, mate. Whenever you want to.
There's only 40 people in the house as well, so we haven't got many people left.
No worries, mate. Cool. All right. How long are you hanging? You got to go straight away?
5 more minutes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So, Roland, what else? So first of all, like, what's your sort of style? Like, are you a preppy kind of guy? And then, secondly, what else have you got in the collection?
Yeah, I wear mostly just polo shirts, like Ralph Lauren polo shirts.
Yeah, okay.
Mostly.
Well, the Bluesy is good for that. Yeah, nice.
So, yeah, I would say that that's mostly what I wear. And apart from that, I saw somebody else. Like the only other good watch that I have is 16610, so pre-ceramic Submariner.
Yeah, that's a cool watch, man.
That's a great watch.
What year model is it? And does it have the engraving on the Rehort?
No, it doesn't have the engraving. I'm not too sure. I think 2000 something.
I think
4,
so.
5. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah,
they're great value at the moment too. I've seen heaps around.
Yeah, they're really priced now.
Tasty. Yeah. Well, that's a good two-piece combo. I really like that.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm keen on at the moment? It's I mean, obviously it's not a high-end Rolex, but the OP41 in silver with the gold indices. I'm really fucking keen on that watch.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the one I'm talking about? Like it's got the silver dial, but with the gold, like it sort of looks a bit more champagne. I think that's a really cool watch.
Yeah.
I think that's going to age
cool.
gracefully. Do you agree, JCB?
I do. Yeah, I do. Out of all of the OPs, there's 3 that I like. That's one of them. The next one, no, I don't like the green. I like the dark blue. I like the dark blue one.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, I like the black one, because it's got a very sunburst dial to it. The black and the blue one and the silver one, if you have a look at it, you'll notice they're the only ones with sunburst on the dials. All the other ones are matte fit. They're all matte finish.
Matte.
Yeah.
You
Those
don't like
3.
the green? I mean, the green's a bit of a classic.
No, it just didn't do it for me when I played around with it.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
Yeah. Look,
Yeah,
I mean, if someone gave me one. Sorry, Roland.
Yeah, I had it. I tried it on today. I don't like it either.
Yeah.
It's
wow.
too green. I don't know.
Yeah, though there's something about those.
The GMT Master in green with the green dial looks really good in my opinion, but not the OP.
Yeah, it's that flat green, and
yeah, exactly. The flat green is nice. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jake, but I feel like I'm looking it up on Google right now. But in my mind, this is like a really old man's watch, an OP41 with the silver dial on gold indices.
You really think so? I think I think it's fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Yeah, I agree. Like some of the older silver dials are really boring, but they call it a silver dial, but it's kind of a bit more champagne. I don't know. I kind of like it. I get what it's interesting, isn't it? I mean, the OP, like it's such a sort of simple watch that. But I think the one with the gold indices is nice. It just adds that little bit of like interest to it.
It's definitely a good watch.
Yeah,
it's cool.
I'm just no.
I
Those
really
OPs
like the green too.
Just not my bag.
Why is that?
Look, I'm just not a 3-hander guy. That's just me. I'm not into those style of watches. They're just too boring for me.
You just want more to it. You want more to it.
I just fall asleep looking at stuff like that.
Yeah,
I would
I think that's why I like the silver, like because you got the beautiful indices. It's a sunburst dial. You've got the beautiful sort of like almost patinaed sort of markers. Like it's got a bit more to it. Whereas to me, the black one is so boring. The black one's
you got to see the black one in the middle, man, under nice lights, and you'll see how the dial actually lights up. It's got a lot of sunburst to it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen it, but maybe I didn't look at it. And I just sort of had a quick look.
My 2 cents is if you want an OP, I would just spend a little bit more, get a Datejust.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, I agree 100%. And Roland, you know what? A little while ago, and I'm not sure if it's still the case, but the smooth bezel Oyster Datejust was selling for less on the secondary than what the equivalent OPs were. So,
Right?
which is fucking blows my mind because the finishing on the watches is fucking chalk and cheese. Datejust is just fucking blows OPs out of the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 100%. Like, just put the money into a Datejust would be my
With the smooth
pick as
bezel.
well, if you're looking at an OP, what I'm saying is look at the smooth bezel Oyster Datejust as an alternative, and I reckon you might find one for the same, or maybe if not less money, maybe depending on the config, right? And the finishing on the watch is so much better on the Datejust, because don't forget, like, Datejust is much more sort of, premium product than the OP, so they finish it a lot better. The bracelet's all nice and smooth. The case is way better. It's just a much more premium product compared to the OP.
Yeah, interesting. And would you get it on the Oyster bracelet as well?
Nowadays, if I was going to get a Datejust, no, I would go the full fluted Jubilee setup. Yeah, that's what I would do if I was going to get one.
It's a completely different watch, though. Like,
yeah. With those changes, if you're going to go fluted bezel and then a Jubilee bracelet, that just makes it a totally different watch to an OP.
Like, at that point, you need to get both. Like, they're completely different.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, correct. But that's right. I'm not going to get a Datejust, but if I was going to get one, that's what I would get. I'd get the classic.
I tell you what, the Datejust 41 at 15,600. It's pretty high RRP compared to some of the other models they've got, don't you think?
Say that again.
How do you think that's priced? So the 41 Datejust with fluted and a Jubilee is $15,500 from Rolex.
Mm-hmm. Compared to what though?
Well, compared to like other steel sports models, don't you think that's pretty high?
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, well, it is. But don't forget,
I guess only when
they've jacked their prices up over the last couple of months. So it's the last year or two. So the prices have gone up. But
I don't
like
know if
I said,
this affects Rolex that much. But sorry, JC, be gone.
No. So the other thing you've got to realize is that's got a white gold bezel. Okay. Whereas steel sports or something, there's no gold on that. It's all steel, right?
Yeah.
So you're paying a little bit of a premium for that fluted white gold bezel as well.
And
also it's how they position the watch as well. They want to position it higher than the OP, so they're going to make it more expensive because it is a better watch, right? They want you to. So there's a little bit of that as well, I think.
Yeah.
Hi, boys.
Yeah, fair enough.
We've only got 37 people. Well, there's no one else to control the show, so.
Cool. All right, man.
All right.
We've only got 37 people as well. But you can still talk backstage. You can talk backstage.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go as well.
So I just want to say a quick thank you to the following 19 people who super chatted. Here we go. Scratchy, $2 Thank you, Scratchy, for the very first super chat of the day. Patek Philippe, he is today's sponsor of today's show. $7 Canadian from Patek Philippe. Thank you so much. Patek Philippe, $7 Canadian. Patek Philippe, $7 Canadian. Jock English, £2 British. Thank you. Singit Pontiff, Patek Philippe, $7 Canadian. Thank you so much. Patek Philippe, $7 Canadian. BY or buy, $10. Thank you. Patek Philippe, $7 Canadian. Patek Philippe, $5 Canadian. Patek Philippe, $5 Canadian. Patek Philippe, $5 Canadian. Patek Philippe, $10. Patek Philippe, $5. Patek Philippe, $10. Patek Philippe, $10. Patek Philippe, $10. Scratchy, $2 Australian. Thank you, Scratchy. Patek Philippe, $10. Thank you
That was
so much
funny.
for supporting the Archie Luxury Show. So thank you to all the panelists. We've had Jake the Uppie, JCB, Roland. Who else came on? We had Sirocco Sales.
Mhm.
Is there anyone else that I missed?
Roland.
Yeah, Roland. I think that's about it.
That's it. Oh,
So-
and your first guest, Archie, as well. Your first
Archie.
guest.
So
For-
thank you
for
so
a
much.
brief moment.
And we'll see you guys tomorrow. If you...
What are you having for dinner?
That's a secret.
Yeah, everything's a secret with Lux.
Whatever it is, Roland, you know it's wrapped in tin foil.
I'll tell you backstage. I'll tell you backstage. If you guys want to talk, you can talk backstage. I'm just going to play an outro. Here we go. We're going to play the outro. Something different. Here we go.
Yeah, lovely.
Shitter! Hello! It's Archibald Chesterfield III, the Pontiff. I am the fucking luxury guru. Just feed me. What check? Which what check, fuckers?